This is Cleveland.
The Browns, it's the culture we live. Every throw you make is a generational gift. They scared of what you mean, how you flip the script. Young, black and bold, that's the shift. Don't wait for no owner, we the ones who ride. Cleveland speak loud, ain't no need to hide. Smile like a soldier, mind like a boss. Stay cool in the blitz, never taking a loss. You carrying dreams, little black kids watch, thinking that could be me, taking over the spot. The world on your back, but your spirit don't crack. Keep walking with pride, the city got your back. Raw sport, raw sport,
ride and get salute. Standing tall, heart so pure,
so pure, so pure.
Number one in the streets, know for sure.
For sure, for sure.
Browns training camp. Bernie Kosar here, honored to be with Shedeur Sanders. Shedeur Sanders. Shedeur Sanders.
What's up, Cleveland Raw fans? Listen, we're gonna get right into it.
Yeah. We talking that line. That wall up front. Cleveland Raw Sport.
Thank you all for watching. Listen, I got a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
Okay? Like, share, and subscribe.
Yeah.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all for y'all support and everything.
Yeah.
You know, I'm keeping it raw.
Yeah.
I'm keeping it raw. This Cleveland Raw Sports. We're gonna tell the truth on everything.
Yeah.
And that's what it is. Listen, it's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot, man.
He is kind of a media lightning rod.
Okay, the Cleveland Browns organization need to show more support for Shedeur Sanders.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't do no other quarterback like this, and they was horrible over the years. And they done worse stuff before they even got here.
Yeah.
See, what it is really is that
not give him the job because he was a fifth-round pick and Dillon Gabriel's better. If he's better than Dillon Gabriel and he's better than Pickett and he's better than Flacco, he will start on a team that is starved. They haven't been to a Super Bowl. On a team that is starved. On a city that is starved for a winner. That hasn't had a quarterback in a long time. If he plays well, that includes preseason, he's going to get a chance.
Okay, there's two things that have to be in place, though, Dog. You okay? One, he has to have opportunity. He has to have opportunity.
So I was not a Shedeur guy. And now, however, because of where he is and the quarterbacks that he is competing with, I find myself feeling like they've got to start him at some point. Because here's the deal. Kenny Pickett is injured and not an NFL quarterback. There is a 0% chance Kenny Pickett is 0% chance he wasn't the Steelers' answer, that Kenny Pickett is the Browns' answer at quarterback. So cross him out. Joe Flacco is 40 years old. There is a 0% chance Joe Flacco is their long-term answer at quarterback. So cross him out. Dillon Gabriel, sorry, and you're not going to like this, DeMaze, he's too small.
One change I would imagine from college is that, I'm going to guess, I could be wrong, I don't know Oregon's roster that well or Oklahoma's or UCF's, but have you ever had a 6'6" center before?
I have had a lot of tall tackles, but not a 6'6" center.
Sometimes you're like, Ethan, get down a little bit, brother.
Yeah, I've had 6'9" tackles, 6'10". I've luckily been able to play 3 first-round tackles, so been around some good old linemen for sure.
Some big dudes. Is that anything that you've noticed from in the pocket? Just making sure you get your depth because you've got such massive humanity in front of you.
Dillon Gabriel, on the other hand, didn't have a great day product-wise, but I thought the process was pretty good, right? So he's getting into pretty good pass protections. I saw that a couple times. It seems like he understands when he has a can of play, get into a better play, but the product wasn't very good today. He overthrew a couple guys. He just seemed like his timing was off a little bit. So again, they're going to have to move the launch point. He struggles sometimes when he's in the pocket just because of that height. I think they know that with him, and he's just got to make sure that when the play is presented to him, he makes that throw. He missed a couple today.
There is a 0% chance Dillon Gabriel can be a nice backup, maybe a spot starter. There is a 0% chance Dillon Gabriel is the Browns' franchise quarterback 3 years from now. Shedeur is the Browns' franchise quarterback. The moment, you can start Flacco to start the year, but the moment that the year has gotten away from you, you got to play Shedeur.
The NFL owners, all right, is very powerful people. And they're not just the owner of this team. No, you talking about the NFL owners in general as a group of powerful people connected to all kind of real companies and real world stuff. And when they decide things, that's what it is. That's what it is.
To do that. Well, okay. His own father said he didn't want him to come to training camp because he doesn't get any reps. Okay? His own father said he doesn't want me to come to training camp because he said, Dad, I'm getting maybe 3 or 4 reps of practice. Okay. And here's the other thing, number 2. You have to have people who advocate for you when you are a lower round draft pick. We don't know who's advocating for him within the organization because we don't know who stood up for him and who really wanted to draft him. So I can tell you this right now. If you don't have someone who's strongly advocating for you, don't tell me that the NFL is it's just a meritocracy and the best players play. BS. It's not the case. It's not the case. Okay, I've seen players, I've been in personnel meetings where people are getting killed who coaches just don't want. And they may be better than the people who are playing ahead of them. I've seen it happen.
Go ahead, Steve.
We know you're right. We know damn right you're right. Absolutely. But here's the deal, Doggy, getting back to you. And it's very, very important because, see, this is what, just so you know, Lewis.
Now, it's pushback from the fans on many things. One of them was Kaepernick. And they had to apologize later for how they treated Kaepernick and what he was really saying.
It has been a difficult time for our country. In particular, black people in our country.
Facing a firestorm of criticism, NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell is speaking out.
We, the National Football League, admit we were wrong for not listening to NFL players earlier and encourage all to speak out.
Question to Roger Goodell. What type of apology would you give Kaepernick if you're speaking to him now? And take a listen to what he said.
Well, the first thing I'd say is I wish we had listened earlier, Cap, to what you were kneeling about and what you were trying to bring attention to. What they were trying to do is exercise their right to bring attention to something that needs to get fixed.
Now Goodell apologizing on behalf of the entire league for not encouraging more peaceful protests back when Kaepernick first started kneeling during the national anthem in 2016.
Okay, they didn't want him protesting about the injustice in America. So they came against him and they had the media, which they control, go against him. And later they apologized when it got so out of hand. They looked it bad and they said, you know what, this is too bad. Now, Eli Manning, okay, father, did not want him to go to the Chargers. And they let him know, the agent let him know, Eli didn't want to go, his father. They said, no, don't draft my son number 1. What the Chargers do, they go against what the Manning family said. And the Manning family has got some pull now. And they drafted him. Shortly afterwards, they had to trade to the Giants. He said it.
Leading up to the draft, the story was Eli does not want to play for the Chargers, and if the Chargers draft him, he'll refuse to play. Now, people say it was your agent, it was your dad, it was you. What was it? Where did it come from?
No, it was my decision. Just having talked with my agent, having talked with coaches and GMs and ownerships, and kind of going through the recruiting. I mean, it's not recruiting, but just through the draft process of talking to organizations and everything. I just, I was just worried about the Chargers organization at the time, and you know what? I felt it was the right decision, and I had a little pull. I kind of quietly tried to do it, to say, hey, please don't draft me. It could be our little secret. They didn't think it was, they didn't keep their secret part of it real well. And
Doggy, look on the screen.
I am.
There's two men sandwiched into. We're black men. We don't like what happened to Shedeur Sanders. We saw Eli Manning and his family insist, don't draft me, we don't want to come there. It didn't affect his draft stock. We've seen plenty of situations with individuals that are bloviated a little bit. It didn't affect their draft stock. I understand that, you move forward. And he can't be thinking about that. And as a player and as a team, they can't be thinking about that. But us, to watch what happened to him, to know that his father and the vitriol that he invites by his haters assisted in that happening to him, that resonates with us. That doesn't make you wrong, Doggy. I'm simply saying you are entitled to look at it your way, and I'm entitled to look at it my way. And that's the way it is. So let's understand that.
So, what's the double standard? The double standard is with Deion. Okay? But Deion was raw like that. Okay? So, listen. Y'all take it out on his son. We all know he ain't no fifth round. He ain't no fifth round. So stop saying it. You already know what it is. Yeah. And once again, Jimmy and D Haslam, y'all needs to show more support for all the players, especially Shedeur. With this man got an international following. You can't just say stuff like this and think it ain't gonna be taken the way you saying it. And if you didn't mean it that way, come back out and do an interview and say, no, man, we stand behind it, we support him. I was on the meeting that morning, and I was the one really saying, hey, we need this guy. Bring him in. This is Deion's son. He could play. We see he could play.
Nathan, good morning to you. How has Shedeur Sanders looked at camp? That's the first question.
I think he looked really good, honestly. I think that he has a real ability to climb the pocket, keep his eyes downfield. He's an excellent deep ball thrower. His intermediate throws have been very good. He can throw with anticipation. I've been very impressed by him. Now, that's all the stuff that's, between the lines. I think that we know going into this that there was a lot of work that had to be done, whether it be in the preparation, whether it be in understanding, calling plays in the huddle. These are not easy plays to call in the huddle. All of those things, that I don't know, but what I can see, I've been very impressed, and I really hope that he does get some reps with the first team going forward. I think he certainly has earned that opportunity. I think that, it's tough to get 4 guys first team reps, so I understand why it probably hasn't happened yet, but I do think he has earned the opportunity because he throws an incredibly good ball, a very catchable ball, and he's just so accurate. His ball placement is excellent. They had a play at the end of practice the other day. He had a great rollout and a throw there kind of in that live period at the end of practice, which was, I should have been the first question, quite frankly, Ken. Can you believe there was a live tackling period in the Kevin Stefanski training camp?
Amazing.
Yes, I told you guys months ago that this was going to be a much different camp, and certainly it already is. But back to Shedeur in that hungry dog, the opportunity period, there was a one-on-one for the push-ups on the line. Luke Floria made a great move on kind of a deep over, got around the corner, and had to be layered in kind of over him out in front. It was a perfect ball from Shedeur. So, yeah, I've been very, very impressed with him. And, all people saying, oh, it's going to be a circus, it's absolutely nothing. He comes in, he works really hard, and he's done a great job.
So, we need to have more support for Shedeur and more excitement for this man. Thank y'all for checking out the show. I got more stuff coming. Like, share, subscribe. Give me a thumbs up, man. Hit the like button, man. Listen, this Cleveland Raw Sports, I need y'all to subscribe to this, man, so I can keep it coming. I'm going to keep it bringing. Listen, I'm bringing it, man. Music, everything. Everything y'all love, man. Everything y'all love. Cleveland fans, Cleveland Browns, forever. Win or lose. And I know one thing, if we get too bad, we don't need to support the organization or the Haslam family. And that's what we need to start doing. And I hope it don't come to that play. You know, I don't expect it to go that far, but the game's constantly sold out. All this losing 3 wins last year. Come on, man. Football was made in Ohio. Have some respect. Have some respect. And show some respect for this city. Cleveland forever. Peace.
Blood, but you something brand new. If the league showed love, imagine what you could do. Raw sports. Raw sports.
Riding for Shedeur. Round up future show.
So pure, so pure, so pure.
Cleveland got your back, that's secure.
That's secure, that's secure, that's secure. It ain't just the Browns, it's the culture we live. Every throw you make is a generational gift. They scared of what you mean, how you flip the script. Young, black and bold, that's the shift. Don't wait for no owner, we the ones who ride. Cleveland speak loud, ain't no need to hide. Smile like a soldier, mind like a boss. Stay cool in the blitz, never taking a loss. You carrying dreams, little black kids watch, thinking that could be me, taking over the spot. The world on your back, but your spirit don't crack. Keep walking with pride, the city got your back. Raw sports. Raw sports.
Riding in saloon. Standing tall, heart so pure.
So pure, so pure, so pure.
#1 in the streets, know for sure.
For sure.